So now you know, right, what is SaaS, software as a service. So simple example is Gmail. Simple example. So platform as a service, our business technology platform. Here, there would be multiple applications. You can actually build something by using that application. Okay. In cloud platform integration, you can build an interface. Whereas in software, Gmail, you cannot do anything. You just use it. That's it. You don't need to have any knowledge about how Gmail works, right? You just create an account. You can send an email, receive an email, read it, delete it, draft it, whatever. So whereas in business tech, in platform as a service, you will have multiple applications. Actually, you should have some technical knowledge to build something in the application, right? So you can do the deployments, you can do the deployments. Whereas infrastructure as a service means simple, all computing resources, RAM, server, network, all those things will be given as a rent. Okay. So you can build a complete application, complete brand new application by using them. You can build brand new coding language. Okay. If that is your requirement, then you can go for infrastructure as a service model. Okay. So do you have any analogy? Analogy means any real-time examples where that suits this one, these things. Suppose I have a car. Okay. I am using it for my own purpose. When it is free, I am giving for rent. So which service model it falls under? I am giving it for rent. I have a car, I am giving it for rent. Whoever uses it, they will pay money for me.
SaaS.
Which service model?
SaaS.
SaaS. Why SaaS?
Because all was built and the end user will be using
Just using it. He cannot modify any single bit of that car. Am I correct? He will just take the car and use it and return to me and pays the rent. That's it. So that is simply software as a service model. Car as a service. Car as a service. Now, in the similar line, what is the example? How do you modify that example as platform as a service? Or first we go for infrastructure as a service.
It is just like maintaining our own car.
No, not maintaining our own car. It is like infrastructure means, suppose you go to manufacturing utility of Tata Motors. Okay. So take the rent of entire that shed or entire that, what we say, what do we say?
Premises.
Huh?
Manufacturing unit.
Premises, yes, premises, that building. Okay. Where you have all the equipment, which is used to build a car. That entire premises, if you take it on rent for say from 5 years, 6 years, now you can build your own car, right? In its own design, in its own colors, in its own specifications, right? That is infrastructure as a service. So you have an idea, beautiful idea in your mind for a car design, okay? But you cannot build the industry. You cannot build the industry, right? You cannot build all the equipment. It will be too expensive. So what you can do?
No, where everything is inbuilt.
Yeah, go and take already working plant for lease for 2 years, 3 years, maybe, until your idea works out, right? So that is simpler. I mean, cost efficient. So that falls as infrastructure as a service. You have everything. You have the space, you have all the things. So what is platform as a service then? What is platform as a service? It could be, we can simply put an analogy like, so in that plant, not entire plant is on rent, okay? Only few specific process, maybe painting, okay? This kind of things we can manage. So that much we opt for, okay? Then what we can do, we can choose our color, that's it. We cannot design our own car, but so the cars which are available, we can choose which color we want, we can choose which tires we want, we can choose which material, leather material we want, like that. Little bit of customization.
Only the requirement which we require.
Yeah, it is not the
It
core
is,
process. It is not the core process of car, but it is the what we say customizations. We can do little bit of customizations. That is platform as a service. Example, simple example. So you can have n number of examples. You can link it with n number of examples outside. So you can read it over Google. There were multiple examples. Even our home itself we can take, okay? Somebody says fully furnished home as a rent. That comes as software as a service. Fully furnished home. Okay? So there was a site will be given, and maybe some dummy building will be given. You can, site will be given as a lease. So you can construct whichever the way you like. That would be infrastructure as a service. So platform as a service means maybe they do some half construction, remaining internal inside.
They'll be giving us
You
the
can just,
skeleton and we have to.
sorry?
They will be
Every
giving us
construction.
the skeleton as.
Yeah, whatever. So you can think of multiple examples so that you can get a good understanding of these services. Okay, that is my intention. Just you can read. Just you can read, note it down. Okay, you should have good knowledge on this. Maybe tomorrow while working as a CPI developer, you may not be worrying about this, but as you climb the ladder, means as you move on from one level to another level, one level to another level, as you move on, so there will be some key things where you need to take a decision. So suppose you are at a very high level where you need to take a decision of procuring a software for your company. You are at that level, then you should have the knowledge on these things to take a decision, which is best for the company. Okay. So that's why you need to have knowledge on this. Now let's come to what is private cloud, what is public cloud. Okay. So what is public cloud? What is private cloud? What is hybrid cloud? Guys, can you read it and come to the class on Monday with answers? Public, private, hybrid cloud. So I will tell one example. Here. Around 2016, when I was working in IBM, okay, we used to have a printer solution. So the building was in every IBM campus, for every floor there used to be a printer, okay, for every floor. So if I am sitting at the 4th floor, okay, I need to configure that printer on my laptop. There was a process, and I click on print of any document. Then through that floor network, it used to go to that printer. So I used to go there and I used to log into that printer and take the printout. That was the initial thing. So after that, entire this printer solution, IBM moved to cloud. So now what happened? I take sorry, I configure the printer once. Okay. So I give the print. I can take it from anywhere, any campus, any location. Earlier, I was sitting in 4th floor. I need to configure the printer of that floor, and then I do the print. Then I have to take it from that printer itself. Suppose that printer is not working, I have to go to 5th floor, again configure the 5th floor printer, again give the print. If that is not working, I have to go to next floor, like that. But now, after moving that to printer solution, cloud solution, so entire printer is on cloud. Okay. So I give the print, it will go to the printer software which is on cloud. So wherever I go, whichever the location, whichever the floor, whichever the printer I go, I just log in. It will show the list of the documents to be printed. I just take the printout. So this is an example for private cloud. This is an example for private cloud. Okay. So IBM moved that printer software to a cloud which is only accessed by the employees of IBM across different locations of IBM. That's it. No third person will be able to access it. So that printer solution is installed in a private cloud. Private cloud means simply for that particular industry, that particular company. Suppose Gmail is there. Gmail, anybody can access it, right? Google, anybody can access it.
It is a
Private
public cloud.
Public cloud is an example for public cloud. What is hybrid cloud? It is mix of both. It is mix of both. Okay. So now, who are the largest cloud service providers in the market? Right now, we have Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure,
Amazon Web Services. Alibaba.
Like this, there were major cloud providers. Suppose we were talking about business technology platform, SAP, right? So what SAP did? SAP opted for infrastructure as a service model. So they have reached out to Microsoft Azure and Amazon Web Services. Okay. So they took their infrastructure as rent. And on top of that, they have built multiple applications and they are giving that as a service. Got it? So
we are
that's what,
getting a lot of noises.
sorry, lot of
Disturbance, Praveen.
yeah, somebody. I think
Someone
it's
is
fine, right? Yeah. So right now, tomorrow, I mean, in coming classes, we'll create account on BTP. Okay, for accessing this cloud platform integration. So while creating that account, you will have two options to select the region: Microsoft Azure, Amazon Web Services. Okay, so the underlying infrastructure for BTP is Amazon Web Services as well as Microsoft Azure. Both they have taken. Okay. So this is about cloud and cloud service models. I have given some introduction as much as I can. So it is up to you. You can read more. Okay. I want you guys to read out public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. Okay. So I'd like to stop here. So we'll continue on Monday. Okay.
Okay, no, thank you.
So any doubts? Any doubts, anyone? Okay, if no doubts, we'll stop here. So guys, I request again, so please talk to Sai Chand, whoever interested, please register for the course. Okay.